Good morning everyone and welcome to Lords for the fourth day of the first test match between England and South Africa in the second quarterfinal series of the Y50 Test Match Championship 2020. And what a good test match it has been so far, especially for South Africa. They scored 441 runs in their first innings and then bundled England out for 211. Enforced the follow-on yesterday, and England are currently 105 for 1, but they have also lost their captain Graham Gooch to injury, who will not be batting in the rest of this test match and will not be available for the second test match either. Don't forget also the first team to win 2 test matches will be the team to make it through to the semi-final. We join the action now as Allan Donald bowls the first ball of the day to Kevin Pietersen. And a no ball to start proceedings. Oh, that's over pitch from Proctor, and Pietersen has powerfully whipped that one away. Clipped off the toes, and there's no one out there. That will be another 4 for Kevin Pietersen. Oh, that's nicely bowled by Proctor. That one went away. Kevin Pietersen on strike now. Oh, he played that shot well last night too. That's another 4 for Pietersen. And that single brings up the 50 for Kevin Pietersen, his second 50 of this test match. Oh, that's a lovely whip through mid-wicket from Joe Root, his first boundary of the day. Ooh, a bit of extra bounce there from Proctor. Oh, that's oh no! Graham Smith has dropped a catch. He dropped one in the first innings as well. Well, that's maybe the luck that England need. Well, that's a beautiful piece of timing by Joe Root. He just clipped it off his legs and it's gone all the way for 6. Well, that's nicely played by Pietersen, slightly across the line, but he's got it away for 4, and that's the 150 up for England. Staying on now for South Africa. Oh, and he's bowled him! Oh, bowled him with a very quick delivery, nice and full, and Pietersen played all around that one. He is out, bowled Steyn for 61, and England are 155 for 2. Dale Steyn to start a new over. That's slightly short. This will be the 50 for Joe Root, and it's gone for 4 as well. That's cut away in the air from Gower, and he is off the mark with a 4. Oh, that's beautifully bowled from Shaun Pollock using the slope at Lords. The umpire says, yes, that's out. Joe Root is gone. Shuffling back and across. A wonderful off-cutter from Shaun Pollock. And Joe Root is out. LBW to Pollock for 56. And England are 167 for 3. Oh, that's a beautiful cover drive from David Gower. He hardly seemed to hit that at all. Oh, and this might be 4 as well. That's racing down the hill. Another 4 for David Gower. Only slightly short from Pollock, and Gower's pulled that one away for his 4th boundary already. Lifted high over mid-wicket for 4. Well, David Gower certainly showing some good intent out there. And that's absolutely whacked away through square leg for 4 more. Ben Stokes looking a little scratchy out there. Oh, and that's gone. That's a little nick through to Boucher. The umpire says, yes, that's out. Oh, that's another important wicket for South Africa. Ben Stokes is out. Caught Boucher, bowled Shaun Pollock for 2. And England are in a little bit of trouble now at 191 for 4. Oh, Matt Pryor only knows how to play one way. That's with full positivity. He's off the mark with a 6. The 200 is up now for England. And Matt Pryor drives that one in the air, but very powerfully through extra cover for 4. Steyn to start a new over, bowling with real pace and extra bounce. Well, that's a nice piece of timing. Through mid-on, 4 more for Matt Pryor. Shaun Pollock to begin what might be the last over before lunch. Oh, that's a cracking delivery! Moved away from David Gower and clipped the top of off stump. Oh, that's a peach! David Gower is out. Bowled Shaun Pollock for 27. And England are 214 for 5. Oh, Botham's off the mark, down the ground towards the pavilion for 4. And that will be lunch on day 4. What an entertaining morning it has been for everyone here at Lords. England have moved on to 218 for 5, still 12 runs behind. Let's have a look at the scorecard. England have been very similar to their first innings. A couple of batsmen getting 50s. Joe Root with 56, Kevin Pietersen with 61, who also got a 50 in the first innings, but no hundreds and no big partnerships, and they are struggling in this match. They are behind the 8 ball. South Africa are certainly on top. Their bowlers have performed magnificently. 3 for 49 for Shaun Pollock, 1 wicket for Mike Proctor, and 1 also for Dale Steyn. Oh, lifted over mid-on for 4. Well, this is what England need, an Ian Botham special. Let's see how Allan Donald responds. Well, that's a nice shot from both of them again, down towards third man for 4 more. A lofted off drive for 4, and England now have the lead. Oh, that's hacked away for another boundary. You feel that Pryor and both of them are going to attack South Africa. Oh, that was a very quick comeback from Proctor. Oh, that's out. Yes, that's caught and bowled. Matt Pryor was living very dangerously and he's just bunted that one back to Donald, dug it in short and took the simple return caught and bowled catch. Well, Matt Pryor is out. Caught and bowled Donald for 28 and England are 236 for 6. Willis is off the mark with the boundary. Well, he'll need to try and find a way to stay around with Botham. Okay, what can Ian Botham do now? He's gone in the air down the ground, but he's caught a mid-off. Oh, that's a disaster for Botham and England, looking to take control of the match. But Steyn was there at mid-off and took the catch. Botham is out, caught Steyn, bowled Proctor for 16. And England are 240 for 7. Ian Botham is out and the lead is only 10. This is not good news for England. First ball now for Derek Underwood. Oh, and that's a nice shot, clipped away through forward square leg for 4. Derek Underwood now on strike. Well, that's a nice quick delivery from Allan Donald. Underwood was late on that. The umpire says, yes, that's out. Let's have a look at the replay. Nice and full, nice and straight. Oh, that would have hit middle stump, no problem at all. And Underwood is out. LBW to Donald for 5. And England are 248 for 8. And don't forget, Graham Gooch will not be batting, so England have 1 wicket left. Big shot from Allan Donald, but that was a very wide angle and was probably going down the leg side. Mike Proctor to start the new over from the pavilion end. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery coming back in. That was too good for Bob Willis and he is out. Bowled Proctor for 6 and England are all out for 248. So 248 by England means that South Africa have been set 19 runs to win this test match. Let's first of all have a look at England's second innings scorecard. 56 for Joe Root and 61 for Kevin Pietersen, the only innings of note. Not much from anyone else. Some starts, but nothing substantial that could give South Africa a challenging run chase. South Africa's bowlers were wonderful. 2 for 67 for Allan Donald, 3 for 72 for Mike Proctor, 3 for 49 for Sean Pollock, 1 for 46 for Dale Steyn, and just the 4 overs required from Jacques Kallis. So 19 runs required for South Africa to win this first test match. Surely that will be a canter for them. Graeme Smith and Barry Richards are out there now to face the first over from James Anderson. Graeme Smith turns this again to the onside, but this one will be 4. That's a nice in-swinger from Anderson. This must be out. Yes, the umpire agrees. A beautiful delivery, swinging down the line. A consolation wicket for James Anderson and England. South Africa's captain, Graeme Smith, is out. LBW to Anderson for 8. And South Africa are 10 for 1. 4 runs to win for South Africa. Hashim Amla cuts the one away. That's going to be it. That's gone for 4. And that is victory for South Africa in this first test match at Lord's. Well, what a performance. South Africa have taken down England at the home of cricket. Let's quickly have a look at the scorecard. A simple run chase of 19, South Africa only losing their captain Graeme Smith for 8, LBW to James Anderson. So victory for South Africa by 9 wickets. They were the better side in this test match. An excellent opening innings of 441 helped by a century by A.B. de Villiers, 132, and then bundling England out in the 200s. 211 in the first innings, 248 following on in the second innings, and a simple run chase of only 19 runs. Sean Pollock, for his 7 wickets, is man of the match. Let's see how this affects the tournament as a whole. South Africa have won this first test match in this second quarter-final series. Don't forget, the first team to win 2 test matches will be the one to make it through to play New Zealand in the first semi-final. Well, England have lost their captain Graham Gooch to a finger injury, so they will need to quickly lick their wounds and prepare themselves for a fight back at the second test match. South Africa were very clinical, very efficient. They will be feeling quietly confident. That's it from us. Do join us next week for the second test match at Edgbaston, and bye for now.